Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to talk about auto scaling versus elastic load balancer. So far, we have completed both of these services, but this video will provide you clear understanding about how these two services are working together. Please watch this video till end because at the end of this video, I am going to give you big news. And this will give you great smile on your face. So please watch this video till end. Now, here we have a differences between auto scaling and elastic load balancer. So as you know that what are the functionalities of auto scaling? Okay, let's understand this again. It scales your infrastructure whenever it is needed. So specifically when we are using auto scaling, we are using horizontal scaling. Horizontal scaling means increase number of EC2 instances according to the current load or decrease number of EC2 instances. We call it like scale in and scale out. Automatically increase and decrease size of auto scaling group, mainly EC2 instances. Add new instances when load reaches the certain level and spin down the instances when no longer needed. In auto scaling group, we have different scaling policies. We have manual scaling, schedule scaling, and we have three different automatic scaling policy as well. Using this policy, we can increase and decrease number of EC2 instances, right? This is main use case of auto scaling. If I am going to my whiteboard, let's say that right now I have 3 EC2 instances, but I am getting more traffic and I need to increase number of EC2 instances. So here, what will happen? Auto scaling will increase number of EC2 instances according to the requirement of current load. Let's say that right now 5 EC2 instances are working according to my current requirement. We call it scale out. Now, if load will decrease, okay, auto scaling will terminate the EC2 instances. We call it scale in. But right now, if you are using auto scaling, it can increase number of EC2 instances, it can decrease number of EC2 instances, that's true. But how user is going to access your web application or website from this EC2 instance? Let's say that right now I have 4 EC2 instances. Now how I can distribute the traffic among these 4 EC2 instances? Now in this case, we must have single point of contact, and this is our elastic load balancer. Auto scaling can increase number of EC2 instances, decrease number of EC2 instances for sure, but auto scaling cannot distribute traffic between these EC2 instances. So to distribute the traffic of number of to distribute the traffic between number of EC2 instances, we need to have elastic load balancer. Okay. So if we talk about elastic load balancer, it automatically routes incoming application traffic across dynamically changing number of multiple EC2 instances. Now we have dynamically changing number of EC2 instances. Why? Because auto scaling is responsible to dynamically change this EC2 instances according to the requirement. It acts as a single point of contact for all incoming traffic to the instance in your auto scaling group. Okay. So right now, when user wants to open the website, definitely they are going to access this website through the elastic load balancer. Now, elastic load balancer is responsible to load balance the traffic among these 4 EC2 instances. Okay. If auto scaling will add another instance, let's say that auto scaling realize that we need to add one more EC2 instances, no need to worry. These two services are working together and elastic load balancer will now forward request to this newly created EC2 instance as well. Okay. So load balancer is actually distributing traffic between this number of EC2 instances. It is used to monitor the health of the register instance so that the load balancer send the request traffic to the healthy instance. Okay. So whenever auto scaling will add new instance, Okay, load balancer will verify that this instance is healthy, and then it will load balance the traffic with this particular EC2 instance as well. So these two services are actually working together. Load balancer is not responsible to increase number of EC2 instances. It cannot decrease number of EC2 instances. This responsibility is responsibility of auto scaling, right? And auto scaling cannot distribute the traffic between number of EC2 instances. This responsibility we have, the responsibility of elastic load balancer. So I hope these two services are working together and then creating a complete ecosystem of AWS. I hope you understand this. Now it's time for the good news. So far we have completed so many topics. We have understand about EC2. We will also discuss about storage like elastic load balancer. We also understand virtual private cloud. We also understand Route 53, elastic load balancer, auto scaling. Now what if we are going to use one service together? So we can understand how all these things are working together in the real world environment. And for this, we are going to announce our first capstone project. We are going to start this capstone project very soon, and once you will complete this project, it is kind of revision of all the topics that we have learned so far, and you will also add this into your resume that I have completed this project. Project is very important, and we have decided that anybody can watch this project live because we are not going to cut this project from anywhere. Okay, so project 1, we are going to start this very soon. Thank you very much. See you in the project. Goodbye.